to Daily Focus. I trust that your week is off to a great start. I'm glad that my computer program is working well again today and wants to talk to the Restream program. I am looking forward to Teacher in Service. I can't believe that August is halfway gone, and it seems like it just got here. Time is flying. Psalm 77. This one and the next one are some of my favorite psalms in all of the book, and I think as we go through them, you will understand why, and maybe they will even become your favorite psalms. David starts this one in a bit of a depressing way because he's just overwhelmed with grief. He's overwhelmed with pressure. He's disappointed in life, and the remedy comes when he says, "I will remember." All of these things in life cause us to think a certain way or tempt us to chart down a certain road. But David said, you know what? I need to remember some things about God. When life doesn't make sense, when my soul is desperate and my heart is broke, there are some things I need to remember. I need to remember some things about God. I need to remember some things that he has done and how he has rescued me before, how he has solved problems for me before, how he has been my high tower and refuge. I need to remember some things. And so Psalm 77, I cried unto God with my voice, even unto God with my voice, and he gave ear unto me. In the day of my trouble, I sought the Lord. My sore ran in the night and ceased not. My soul refused to be comforted. I remembered God and was troubled. I complained, and my spirit was overwhelmed. Selah. Thou holdest mine eyes waking. I am so troubled that I cannot speak. I have considered the days of old, the years of ancient times. I call to remembrance my song in the night. I commune with my own heart, and my spirit made diligent search. Will the Lord cast off forever? And will he be favorable no more? Is his mercy clean gone forever? Doth his promise fail forevermore? Hath God forgotten to be gracious? Hath he in anger shut up his tender mercies? Selah. And I said, this is my infirmity, but I will remember the years of the right hand of the Most High. I will remember the works of the Lord. Surely I will remember thy wonders of old. I will meditate also of all thy work and talk of thy doings. Thy way, O God, is in the sanctuary. Who is so great a God as our God? Thou art the God that does wonders. Thou hast declared thy strength among the people. Thou hast with thine arm redeemed thy people, the sons of Jacob and Joseph. Selah. The waters saw thee, O God. The waters saw thee. They were afraid. The depths also were troubled. The clouds poured out water. The sky sent out a sound. Thine arrows also went abroad. The voice of thy thunder was in the heavens. The lightnings lightened the world. The earth trembled and shook. Thy way is in the sea, and thy path is in the great waters, and thy footsteps are not known. Thou leadest thy people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. David or Asaph, as you can see in this psalm, is really struggling, and then he comforts his heart by simply saying, "I'm going to remember what my God has done." Let me challenge you. Do you rehearse the mighty works of God regularly in your heart, in your devotions throughout the day? Do you, when you come up to a crisis, do you remember what God did in the last crisis? Do you rehearse how God led you through, how God helped you through, how God delivered you in the midst of that difficult situation? Do you rehearse the peace that God is able to give in the midst of turmoil? Uh, have you forgotten how he has grown your faith in the midst of times of fear? Have you rehearsed his mighty works? Here, there's a number of references, but certainly Asaph is remembering the fact that Israel's back was against a wall and God made a path through the Red Sea. As they embarked to come into the promised land, the waters of the Jordan during flood stage were not a problem. At the mighty hand of God, at the very words of God, the waters obey his voice, and that which seems to be insurmountable, that which seems to be very difficult to face, over and over again, Asaph is saying, I am going to choose to remember the mighty works of God. There isn't anything that can stand against him. There isn't any problem that he cannot solve. There is not any pressure that he cannot deliver from. And so there's not any situation that I'll ever be in that will take my God by surprise or be more than my God can handle. It may be more than I can handle, and it may take me by surprise. But that's why I walk by faith and not by sight. That is why I trust and live dependent upon God and not my own strength, not my own wisdom, not my own finances. I trust the Lord, and to know that he has a purpose in everything that he does, and he does everything well. And so Asaph reminds us that as life unfolds and we face various situations, to choose to remember how God has worked in the past and believe that he will work in the future. He will work in the present. And so what do I have to fear? Nothing. Why? Because my God is near. I have nothing to fret over because my God is here. He's present. He's involved. He knows what he's doing. He has a purpose. I can trust him with all of my heart. I will remember his marvelous and wonderful works. I hope you will too. Hope you'll take some time today to go back through your life and rehearse how God has worked even through difficult situations and build your faith for when that next difficult time comes. God bless you. I'll look